DJ Neptune, hit me. Sounds of Neptune. One more song and we go live. My conversation this morning. Okay now. You know the highway. Richard's the highway. Kosam the highway. Okay now. Allen the highway. Chitu the highway. Knock on the wine. How's that boy the highway? He can make a highway. Good to see you, people. Pastor Nee, I see you. Fantastic. The band whining. Okay, my people, good morning. This is Sam Obafemi reaching you live on Instagram, and today we're commencing officially our sponsors special series as we count down to BSG Summit 2021. I feel so proud and grateful for this opportunity, and as we count down to the BSG Summit, we are humbled to host our sponsors one day at a time to a live IG call so we can hear about them, know them, share with them, gist with them, and have so much to celebrate. So good morning, everyone. If you can hear me, I'd like you to tell me where you're tuning in from so we can just, celebrate you together. My name is Sam Obafemi, and I've got a few minutes to share with you this morning as I host one of our sponsors. We have 10 sponsors that are, facilitating some part of the BSG Summit. But let me first introduce the BSG Summit. The BSG Summit is the annual business gathering hosted by the Business Study Group. Business Study Group is BSG. And I'm the CEO of the Business Study Group. It's a registered brand that is responsible for business strategy, business operations, marketing, and all the works. So every year we host a summit in Abuja, and we host the summit at Fraser's Suite in Abuja. And every year on June 12th is the BSG Summit. So this year promises to be very loaded. The theme for this year is business operations and business issues. And we have powerful speakers. We have a powerful keynote speaker, and we have loaded participants. We have 100 people already that have registered to be at the BSG Summit. And guess what? This year we're giving prizes. We have 3 sponsored prizes. We have one which we call the Team Ajala Resilience Award that goes to any entrepreneur in Nigeria up to the age of 40. From 18 to 40, you're eligible. And the prize amount is 150,000 naira, and also comes with 1 year mentoring with Mrs. Angela Ajala. The second prize is called the BFF Academy Award, sponsored by Dr. Faith Obafemi and Boosts from Faith Academy. And the prize, that award goes to campuspreneurs. If you're an entrepreneur on campus, then you are eligible for the BFF Academy Award, and the prize money is 100,000 naira. And you're going to have coaching or mentoring by Dr. Faith Obafemi. And then the third award is the Blue Blood Vet Award. This goes to any agripreneur. If you're into agricultural business, then you're eligible for the Blue Blood Vet Award. And this is sponsored by Dr. Bala Mohammed and Blue Blood Vet Limited. The prize money is 100,000 naira with 1 year mentoring by Dr. Bala himself, a renowned vet and a public health specialist. So these are the 3 awards. And if you want to know, how do I compete? How do I, how am I eligible? I'd like you to go to our website, www.businessstudygroup.com, and you will have access to all the information you need to contest for any of these awards. It is open, and by next week we're going to be shortlisting all the eligible candidates, and who knows, you may just be the prize winner. So this morning I'm hosting one of our sponsors. We have 10 sponsors, and today we're starting this series. So I'm honored, privileged to be hosting one of our sponsors. This is the first in our sponsor series. We call it Sponsor Special. So I'm waiting for Richard. Our host, my guest today is Richard Odianma. He's the CEO Workshop Media, an organization that is very good with digital videos and digital content, especially blog writing using artificial intelligence tools. So he's going to come up shortly, talk to us about what they do at Workshop Media. So while I wait for Richard, I'm going to tune up my music and we'll play some more before he comes up. So Richard, okay, I've seen your request. Hey, Richard.
Good morning, sir. Good
Good
morning. Good
morning.
morning,
Good to
sir.
see you. How are
Same
you
here,
today?
sir. Very, very, very fine. Thank
Fantastic.
you, sir. Very,
Great,
very
great,
fine.
great. So are we good to go?
Yes, we are, sir. Yes, we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet Richard Odiama. He's a very cerebral chap. He's very good with digital stuff. He's good with artificial intelligence, blogging, and he's someone I admire because he has a consistent spirit of work, and he's very, very solution minded. So, guys, this morning we are hosting the CEO Workshop Media in the person of Richard, and I would like to say thank you, Richard, for being one of the sponsors of BSG Summit 2021. You know, if we go by what people think sponsors are, you would think that a sponsor is some blue chip organization that can give you millions of naira, but we're changing the narrative, and you've done so well being one of the sponsors of the summit in 2020. It goes into the record that Workshop Media sponsored BSG Summit 2021. So let's meet you, Richard. Who is Richard?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Fa.
I appreciate
you already know, you know this, but everybody else doesn't know this. I call you Daddy. Thank you for this privilege. Thank you for this honor. I am sincerely and I am grateful. I am very grateful that you. Yes. While you were talking, I was like, Coach Sam, are you sure you will not also try to be like a radio show host? Because I mean, you're giving up some vibes there. I'm like, this man, okay. All right. So a bit about Workshop Media and myself. So first of all, Workshop Media started out. Wow. Workshop Media started out as a digital agency, 2 years ago, and we joined this program with Google, and we started training schools. We trained over 140 schools in the FCT, both private and public. But as time went on, in the heat of the pandemic, and I know many business owners would resonate with this, I had 17 people on payroll. It was one of the hardest periods for me as a business owner. And at that point, many business owners were faced with the decision of, who do I let go? What do I do? And at that point, Workshop Media began, a transition began to happen at that point. And we were moving from not just being a digital agency, we started embracing automation and artificial intelligence. And that's where this right now, where we are right now, that's how we all started. By the end of May last year, I had lost about 10 people. So that means my workload kind of like quadrupled. I had so much to do, and then at that point I began to think, how do I move from this point to the next, and that was the aha moment for me. It was like right now, after God, the very next thing that has actually saved my business is automation. Now, I'm not just talking with the writing part. Now, the writing part of automation is the most part, because that has been our flagship public-facing product. Has been the one thing that everyone's, has associated us with. But right now, we are automating HR. We are automating project management. We are automating, workflow management, right? Recently, one of our clients, she's looking to open up a hub, right? And one of the issues she's had is she has all her ideas here, and she needs to be able to communicate that with the team. Have the team begin to execute on those projects and everything, and it was so difficult for her. But we introduced her to one of our solutions, and in less than 3 days, Coach, their team is moving. They are making headway right now. In fact, they're setting up a space in Apo. The space is huge, and that project is gradually becoming even more possible to her because she had a way to automate all of those things and get the ball rolling. Then another of our products is our AI writing tool. So some of the things that many of us have not realized is that we are going to be on this social media for the next forever. Tomorrow it may not be called Facebook tomorrow, it may not be called Instagram tomorrow, but whatever it is that it will be called, you don't want to spend
powered by the internet, it will be there.
Yes, you don't want to spend so much time trying to figure out, how do I make this thing work, particularly when you're just starting out and you don't have a massive team. All right, you need to be able to have something that produces content for you in that fast, and that was how we were able to develop that product of being able to use artificial intelligence to write content. The technology was released in November last year, and we caught the bug immediately and started working on it. And we produced that. Our team is scattered around the world. We have someone in Brazil, we have someone in Kenya, we have in Nigeria here, right? So people coming together, building this, and it has been amazing. Then
Wow.
there's also, we have another product which, coach, you are not aware of, is we're able to help schools automate broadsheet population, result distribution, students grading assessment, right? And you
Wow.
see, one challenge that we've seen with schools is, business is general. Your team are not too tech savvy enough to adopt new technology, but that's not something that
Yes.
should scare you. Rather, what tip I can give right now, when you have a robust solution, to automate something in your business, one thing you should focus on is, what in this solution solves the biggest problem for my team,
Problem
and
in my
how can I
business.
get my
Wow.
team addicted to this particular
To
feature?
this,
Let them ignore everything else. Over time, they will see the benefits in the other things, and then they will themselves begin to champion
it's
these things
explore.
and key into
Wow.
it.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that's
Wow.
another
Wow.
solution that we're bringing.
Wow.
Look, the thing is, I want people to begin. First of all, don't see automation as a tool, a software. See automation first as a mindset.
Wow. 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 Wow.
When you
Wow.
begin
That's
to see
deep.
automation as a mindset, you then realize that everything, coach, I mean everything, can be
Wow.
automated.
Wow.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem. Not everything should be automated. Right? Yes, because
uh,
look, you'd find out that you need the human aspect of automation still has to be there, right?
yeah.
Think of it, when your washing machine at home, you still take the clothes, you put it in there, you set
Yes.
the timer,
Yes.
you get,
Yes.
before you go to do something else. But the
Yes.
mistake people as have in their heads is, it's automation now, I'll just
Let it just
push
take care of
button,
itself.
let it take care of itself. Now lie you, right? It's not true, right? But when you understand that, first off, automation is a mindset, and then you begin to think, how can I make this keep growing? Because what you want to do with automation is, you want growth. Growth is
Yes.
the most important
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
After growth, then there's speed. All right. Speed and efficiency. How can I make my
Correct.
people more productive? How can I make my staff happier? Look, no matter, even if your business is doing billions in revenue, if your staff are not happy, see, there is a way it will tell on you as a business owner, right? What you
Yes.
want to
Yes. I
do, and
agree.
for those who are starting out, when look at your team, right? Help them, show them that, look, okay, I know you're struggling in this area. Take this tool, let it support what you're doing. Let it give you an edge so that you can do more. You want
Yes.
people who think in your company. Yes, people who are great with their hands are, they're awesome. But you want to get them to transition from just being great with their hands to also being greater with their heads. Because
Fantastic.
when all the hands are engaged and you're the only head in the company, you realize that you are alone. And that, see, we say entrepreneurship is a lonely road, but it's worse when you don't have people who can think with you.
Wow. That's deep.
See,
Wow.
right?
Wow.
When we started getting our early adopters, for most of the tools that we had, something that see, my HR solution, when my then, I had someone who I put in charge, my chief of staff. She was supposed to handle HR and so many other things, and personally, I don't like paperwork. It's just a hassle. I need to know that once I set this thing and I let it roll, it's rolling. Coach,
Yes.
the day I lost this person, it dawned on me that, Richard, wahala day.
Wow.
But the moment I keyed into automating, the hiring process, automating data collection for my team,
Yes.
automating leave and all those things, the moment it made my life easy. It made my life easy,
Wow.
right? I
So
became more efficient.
I want to draw from some of the things you said so that
Yes, sir.
we can be sure that our listeners can pick some specifics. you pointed out some things that I want to reinforce. You said that with automation, a business owner can see growth.
Yes.
A business owner can see speed and efficiency.
Yes.
So I want to draw on that, and I want you to give me specific ROIs. If I invest in artificial intelligence solutions that Workshop Media sells and implements, as a business owner, what are my immediate returns on investment? And what are my midterm or long-term returns on investment? What can they get if they invest in this approach?
I'd like to say that automation starts with strategy. If you have a bad strategy, first off, I want to nip this from the roots. If you have a bad strategy, first off, even if you have Mark Zuckerberg type automation, you're not going anywhere.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
one. Now, as long as you're first off, why do you want automation? What areas are you trying to improve? We'll see. Yes, automation there are different levels to this automation thing. There are some that are customer focused. There are some that are profit focused. There are some that are productivity focused. There are some that are reduced cost focused. If some,
Yes.
So it's
yes.
which are you applying for? So I'll give you an example. You're looking at artificial intelligence, the writing tool, right? Getting it to write for you. Now,
yes.
How much time did you spend in the past, for those who struggle to write, how much time did you spend in the past creating content? And how much time do you think you will spend now creating written content? So the profit here is time, right?
Correct.
The profit here is eliminating writer's block. The profit here is being able to churn out content in batches, right?
Correct.
So let's move to, let's say you're going for a HR solution, right? Employees come, employees go. How are you tracking these things? How are you making sure that your hiring process is fluid, such that the moment someone is exiting, someone else is coming in?
Correct.
And you want a situation whereby you're able to quickly reach out into a pool of uncomplicated list or data of people who are qualified, and you say, okay, this one. How much time could that save you? You have a task, or you have finance tasks going on, right? Inventory management, receipts, invoice, and all of those things. You have all of that going on, right?
Yes.
Why are you doing it over and over and over again when you can do that once, set it, and let it run, so that you can focus where it matters, building relationships, bringing in more business?
Wow.
Right? So now, first off, look at what areas you're trying to automate. You're looking to bring in more business, sales, and you're trying to adopt a system that automates that entire conversation, that automates the entire funnel from the awareness to the conversion, right?
Yes.
How many people on your team who is doing the calls, who is sending out the emails, right? What system have you put in place to be able to do this on repeat? Are you the one, the moment someone buys, you're rushing to deliver, finish an order, you're moving around? That's crazy.
That makes sense. Let me go to another angle, Richard. You can finish that line before I go to the next. There's a next part I want to ask you a question.
You want to be able to put your profitability on autopilot.
Correct.
That's what I wanted to say.
Put your profitability on autopilot. I need to write that down. That one is a punchline. Put your profitability, on autopilot. Omo Richard, you be massive talker. Oh. You dey drop bombs here. Oh. Wow, wow, wow. Massive, massive, massive. Thank you. So,
Thank you,
just
sir.
because, again, I'm concerned about making sure our listeners can get what is for them, what is it for them in this conversation. I want to outline some things I heard you say with respect to the options of your your automation. There is a HR automation solution that Workshop Media sells. There is a project
Yes.
management automation system that you sell.
Yes.
There is a school management automation system that you sell. There is a
Yes.
writing, or let me say blogging automation that you sell. There is a certification management where people who you want to automate your certification and scoring and grading and documentation
For
that you
schools.
sell
No,
for
for
schools.
schools. For
For
schools.
schools,
Yes.
okay. So,
Yes, it's for
okay,
schools.
so is there any I have not called out? What are the specific services or variants of your solution so that someone here can say, oh, I'm in HR, I can buy the HR, or oh, I'm in production or manufacturing, I can buy this. So what are the specifics that you do that encompasses your services? Can we have a short list?
So you've put together that list right off
Fantastic.
the bat, right there. That's it. You've put it. HR, project management, grading automation, the artificial intelligence writing tool. You've put it out there.
Correct. Perfect. So, who is the typical customer of Workshop Media? Who is the typical, so that somebody cannot just waka, 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 enter your lane and they are not your customer? Who is your typical customer?
All right. Businesses that have excessive data and don't know how to manage it. Businesses that have so many complex tasks going on and they don't, either they have too many staff or too little staff and output is zero. Businesses that have repetitive tasks ongoing from time to
Routine.
time.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Richard. So let's now talk about, I know artificial intelligence is the future.
Yes.
And in fact, it's already with us, not even in the future. And like you said, it's going to be the next forever with social media.
Yes.
Now we're even going into blockchain and all that.
Yes.
But I can tell you that the average Nigerian, when they hear artificial intelligence, two things come to mind. One, robots. Two, cost. That, this thing, I don't have the money, it's for big people, it's for big organizations. Can we debunk this myth now?
Okay, so artificial intelligence, yes, while you can, yes, refer to that as robots, right? There are different levels to these things. There's AI, there's artificial intelligence, there's machine learning, and there's deep learning. I don't want to go into the technicalities of this right now, but see artificial intelligence as that person who can help me get things done faster, first off. Now, when it comes to cost of these things, the cost of these things, I will tell you that, first off, it is expensive. But at the same time, it is affordable.
Correct.
When I say it is affordable,
I like that.
I will tell you what will it cost you? How much does your time cost you? What are you willing to invest? And when I say what are you willing to invest here, right? For instance, the AI tool right now, most of our products, we're putting offers. We're putting an offer, right, for most of our products right now. We have monthly subscriptions, right? But for exclusive events such as BSG, right? We're putting one-time fees on some of them, right? Where you pay this one-time fee and then you get access to the software for life. right? All
Wow.
future updates, you get access to
Wow.
it. You need
Wow.
support, you reach out to the support team, and then you get access to support. All right.
Wow.
But as soon as that window closes, you have to pay the
Yes.
monthly recurring costs. But then think about this. In the past, when you had to pay for enterprise solutions, you were paying millions for enterprise solutions. But right now,
Yes.
business owners like
You're
myself
paying
have
it in
figured out how
modules.
to, yes, have figured out how to eliminate some of our own overhead costs that would make these things that look high sounding, come very basic, to you. I saw a video once of a robot that built a house, in less than 3 days. And I was wondering,
Wow.
hi Richard, I would like to have this. So,
Wow.
but even I thought, Kai, but the cost would be crazy. And then in my head, I said something funny. I said, don't worry, I'll wait for China to bring it to Nigeria. Right? But if you think about it that way, that's what Workshop Media is doing right now. We have tried to see how we can bring these high sounding things to the footstool of people,
Yeah. Yeah.
so that you don't
Yeah.
see it as this vague, so very
Yeah.
far thing. No,
Abstract
it's
thing.
not.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
not. It's right
Yes.
here. It's right here.
Wow.
And you
Wow.
can get it. You don't realize how affordable this would be for you,
Wow.
particularly if you
Wow.
get in as an early bird, right? And these
Fantastic.
tools, these tools are already advanced in their development stages. They're not beta tools, no. All right. And like I said, I'm working with people across the globe on these projects. So these are things that, something that used to worry me about a few years ago. I used to own a software development company, and I'll report myself. When we were learning, we were always using new client projects to test our software development skills and how to advance. No, but right now we're way past that. We're way past
Wow.
that, and right now,
Wow. Wow.
yes, we are way past that,
Wow.
and hence the need for the
Fantastic.
collaboration, the global collaboration. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Richard is going to be at, ladies and gentlemen, Richard is going to be live at the BSG Summit on June 12th in Abuja. The venue is Fraser's Suite. By the grace of God, we would all be well and hale and hearty to be at the BSG Summit. And Richard has made some, I don't know if you guys heard it, he made some things, some statements in passing. He said, because of BSG Summit, they are preparing a one-time fee for an opportunity. So I'm going to say that if you want to meet Richard and you want to engage Richard, maybe you should consider being at the BSG Summit. I don't know if it's to say, unfortunately, you cannot come to the physical event anymore because we're sold out. But you can, of course, sign up for the virtual experience. We're going to have a Zoom option where you could tune in via Zoom and follow the summit live. But I want you to know that because you are tuned into this conversation, Richard is going to give you access to their one-time fee for the service. But I'm going to ask Richard that anyone that reaches you, you probably want to check with us. Is this person in your database of subscribers so that we can negotiate a little more for them? I would like those that have registered to attend the summit, whether physical or virtual, to have some extra benefit. But I'm going to have to do that
Okay.
until when Richard has confirmed that he has been reached. So, but Richard,
Okay.
how
Yes,
can
sir.
you be reached? How can people, do you have a website? Do you have a WhatsApp number? Is there an email you can be reached at? Give us the details you want us to have.
Okay, so you can reach me on Instagram first off at iRichardOfficial. That's number one.
Correct.
Number two, you can reach me by email at irichard@workshopmedia.com. Right? You can or irichard@niches.com. That's our AI tool. Yes. Then for WhatsApp, 070 82 43
07082.
82
Yeah.
43
Yeah.
9403.
Yeah. 03. Thank you. Let me just be sure that I typed that very well because I want them to reach you. Fantastic. I was also trying to
Yes.
type your email. I Richard
Richard
at
at
workshop
workshopmedia.com.
workshopmedia.com.
Mr.
Fantastic.
Said, hello.
I'm seeing people posting. Fantastic. Good to see you guys. Okay, so Richard, we're still on this call, but let's take
Yes.
one musical break. One musical break. When we come back from this musical break, then I'll ask you one more question and then we can call it a wrap. So let's go on this musical break
Awesome.
with my man. This is called Mad by World. This is coming to you live from the BSG Summit 2021 sponsor special with Workshop Media. Let's go.
Coach, radio host is calling you.
Hey. Your stress and you know it. Feeling my friends, feeling with your friends and you know it. You're gonna get my sex, you're gonna get my sex and you know it. Say you're not gonna leave me or make me not a small thing into bigger something, yeah. And you know it, you're gonna get my sex, you're gonna get my sex, and you know it.
Hey.
Okay, we're back from that musical timeout. I just love to play sound. Always just has a theme to life. Makes us just get vibed up and just shake your body, shake it up. Fantastic. Yes. So I've been on with Richard Odiama, CEO Workshop Media, artificial intelligence solutions for HR, project management, blog writing, school grading management, and all the works. And I like what he said. He said it's expensive, but it's affordable. He said automations, it's a mindset. And he said, see, it is one thing to be a lonely entrepreneur. It's even worse when you don't have people that think with you. So many gems that Richard has dropped today. So many gems. He talked about growth. If you adopt artificial intelligence solutions, you have potentials for growth. You have potential for speed and efficiency. He talked about time saving. He talked about cost saving. He talked about revenue generation. He talked about systems. Talked about how to manage a small team or a big team because your automation can accelerate a lot of things. There are so many things Richard has said today. And if you were wise, you will reach Richard. You will send him a message, or you send him an email, or you send him a DM on Instagram and follow his handle. I met Richard under some beautiful circumstances, and it's been a beautiful journey so far with him. And this is someone that I can put my money on. He knows what he's doing. He knows where he's going. And Richard is going to be a unicorn. One of these days, you'll be surprised that one organization will just drop some billions and say, we want to, so when you now see on the blogs, they'll say, and that guy was with Kosamo. Hey. And they say we should reach it. That I didn't reach it now. Connect now. We are seeing the future. And when you now blow, you now say, and I suppose reach that guy that day. We have said it here. And it has gone out to the universe and it's going to happen. So I feel so honored to have hosted you, Richard. Thank you so much for always being available I'm looking forward to seeing you on June 12th. And
So
I
am
wish I
I.
can say, I wish I can tell more people to come, but I can't because the hall is already full. So
Full.
I can only say, every one of you who is listening to us right now, if you really want to have an encounter at the BSG Summit, please sign up for the virtual option, which is via Zoom. Our website is www.businessstudygroup.com. That's where you get details about the event, about the awards. I've talked about the awards earlier, and you get to meet our speakers, our keynote speaker, our sponsors. Everything is on our website. So thank you, Richard. Before I let you go, what will be your parting words to our listeners?
I'm glad you asked. You see, since after COVID, what many of us have not realized is we started, okay, before COVID, our output was consistent and progressive in terms of revenue. But after COVID, we realized that we had taken up more responsibility miraculously. We can't explain how it happened, but we had taken up more responsibility and our output remains the same, right?
Wow.
So the question you want to ask yourself is, how can I take off some of these things, right, such that they would allow me the opportunity to focus on revenue generating activities, not operations, not HR, not no. You want to focus on revenue generating activities.
Yes,
That's
yes,
the thing.
yes.
Because my father would always say, that thing you're doing, is it putting food on your table?
Big question. Major question. That thing you are doing, is it putting food on your table? Which ties in with the comment Richard made earlier. He said, put your profitability on autopilot. That statement, we need to go and trademark it. I like this conversation. Richard, you're quite a resourceful person, and I'm proud of you, my brother. So,
thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the wrap of our first episode on the sponsors special. This is first of 12 of such sessions. Today is the first. We'll be giving you information. I know we have another episode on Saturday morning. I think we're supposed to have one tomorrow night. But just put your eyes on my timeline. When you see the poster on my timeline, connect to the next conversation. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a sponsor. I think it's at night because I have a training in the morning with the Bank of Industry. Then Saturday morning, I'm going to have a session in the morning. On Sunday morning, I'm going to have one. We're going to have 12 different of these conversations before June 10th. So that by June 10th, we're done with sponsors special. Then on June 12th is the D-Day. You're going to come and, for those that are coming physically, you're going to come and see your sponsors, hear them speak at the event, connect with them, interact with them. It's such a beautiful day. That day we have plenty of food, plenty of talk, plenty of fun, plenty of sharing. There's so many gifts. Sponsors are giving us gifts for participants. So it's a day you don't want to miss. By the way, June 6th to June 10th is Disruptive Marketing course. I have prepared an intensive 5-day course called Disruptive Marketing, and it is holding June 6th to June 10th. It is 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. every day of those 5 days. And I have, as of yesterday, we had 5 more slots to go, but 2 people paid last night. And so we have just 3 more slots to go right now. And if you're interested, I have crashed the fee as of yesterday. So the fee for the class was 150,000 naira. But between yesterday and the end of today, 24 hours, I'm giving it at only 35,000 naira. So the remaining 3 slots out of the 5 I announced yesterday are going for 35,000 naira only. If you want to take a slot, you can call the number I've posted in the comment section and take your slot. You can join a physical class or you can join via Zoom. It's a blended course. So you can choose. We have participants from Dubai, UK, US, Lagos, Maiduguri, Mina, Kaduna. These are and even Jos. These are cities where we have participants in the disruptive marketing course. That course comes with case studies, videos, manual, food, and a certificate. You're going to have a certificate on my brand that says you've attended disruptive marketing course. So many opportunities around Coach Sam. When you hang out with me, you cannot not prosper. It's not possible. You cannot not flourish. It's not possible. So guys, join the train and don't miss out. I want to once again thank Richard. Thank you for being available. Thank you for being generous. Thank you for being a sponsor. And I look forward to seeing you on June 12th. So thank you, everyone. It's such a beautiful day, and we call it a wrap. Let me play one last song as we sign out.
My radio host.
So I love this song by Timaya. This life I can't kill myself. Oh, where is it? Yes, sir. That's the song I want to play. So I want you guys to go today, enjoy your day. Make sure nobody stresses you. Don't stress yourself. You know, make sure that you're good, you're fine, because I want you to don't kill yourself. Let's go.
Coach. Radio host vibes. I'm telling you, you are, oh my goodness, you are doing it amazingly well. Like, you have the voice, the tone, even with all the vibes and everything.
Well, now for no call, nothing to happen.
Hold on, sir. All right, sir. Thank you so much.
Take care, my brother.
So
have
grateful.
A wonderful day.
Thank you.
God bless you.
All right, sir.
Bye. It's time I can't kill myself. Hey, Salem, I see you. Welcome. So thanks everyone for joining my session today. It's been such a beautiful conversation. I liked everything we shared. Please follow my timeline as we continue with the sponsors special. Every day until the summit. Our BSD summit is holding on June 12th. It's such a powerful annual business event. You don't want to miss out. And so just follow my timeline as we host one sponsor per day and give you value after value after value. Please don't forget to reach out to the sponsors. Send them a message, give them a call, follow their timeline, send them an email. Do business with them, and it will be beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Sam Babafemi, and here I sign out. Thank you so much, and bye.